Hello there. This is the story of Grace as she narrated it on Secrets. Grace said she stayed with her parents and her brother in an uncompleted building. They were there for some time, and the owner of the building came and told the father, that he was ready to continue the building, so they have to vacate. It was a difficult moment. So the father went to look around, and fortunately he got another land, put up a structure, and they moved to that land. In fact, that land wasn't for her father. So they were there. The father took care of the land, planted flowers, beautified the place, made sure that everything was going on well. Until one day, the owners of the land, a man and the wife, came to introduce themselves that they are the owners of the land. However, they were very happy to see how Grace's father has taken care of the land. So they promised to put up a 2-bedroom apartment for them so they could stay comfortably. True to their word, they did that. They put up the building, and so they moved into the 2-bedroom apartment. A year after they moved in, Grace's father, received a call from the woman that they are now ready to start the main project. So they would like them to move from that apartment, but they will give them money to go and rent another place so that they will come and stay in and supervise the work as the work progresses. In fact, Grace's father wasn't happy with that at all, and it became an issue between her father and the mother. They were arguing over it. And not long after this incident, Grace's father traveled to his hometown, and when he came back one evening, he woke up and buried a pot on the land. He didn't know that the daughter saw him did that. And the next morning, he planted flowers at the place. So you will never know that anything has taken place over there. Something has been planted over there. So they were there when the woman called and told them that the father that they will not be able to come. So she is sending her brother to come and stay at the place so he will supervise the building that was being constructed. So they have to make one of the rooms available for him. They did that. The brother came, stayed, and not too long afterwards, the brother started falling sick. Nobody knew what was wrong with him. He was taken to the hospital on and off, and before they could realize, that brother had died. After the brother was buried, some few months after, the husband to the woman, the man and the woman whose land they were occupying, the man also fell sick, and in a very short time, he also passed on. It was quite strange because nobody knew what was happening to them or what happened to them. So the woman decided to come back to Ghana. They were in America, to come back to Ghana so that she would come and supervise the work, because now they can't find anybody to do that. So she came to Ghana, and even though she doesn't stay with them on the site, she comes occasionally to supervise the work. And not too long after that, the woman also started falling sick, and within a short time, some few months afterwards, the woman also died. So the brother of the woman, and the husband, they all died. In fact, Grace's father and mother went for the funeral, and so they went for the funeral and came back. But interestingly, something strange started happening to them as well. They were there not some few months afterwards. Grace's mother started falling sick, and within a short time, she also passed on. That was in the end. The brother too started falling sick, and it didn't really last much, and the brother died. And so Grace was there with the father alone. Some few months afterwards, the father also started falling sick. And according to Grace, the father's sickness was quite serious and strange, because one of her legs started getting rotten, her mouth got swollen up, and it was strange. At a point, he started speaking gibberish. We don't understand what he was saying. And so the relatives came for him to the hometown, which was in the Volta region. And over there, he died. And so Grace went for the funeral, the rites and everything. And when he came back, he said when she came back, then she started hearing voices that would say that you are the next to die. Not knowing, after the woman died, the family went and inquired, and they were told that it was Grace's father who has done something. In fact, Grace herself really doesn't know what was going on. So she said one day she went to a church, and the pastor over there told her that, look, what your father did to that family by planting that, burying that pot on the land, is what has backfired. The people, that family has also going to do something. And so everything has been backfired, and it's now on them. That is why her father and mother and brother are dead, and now she is the next. Now, Grace said she doesn't want to die. And for that reason, she has come to Pastor Prince to help her so that she will not die. But what I don't understand is this. Why are some people so wicked? Somebody gave you a land to stay on. The land does not belong to you. Why do you have to go and get juju medicine to take the land from the owner? Why do you have to do that? According to Grace, she said the father said she cannot suffer for somebody to come and take it. But that land does not belong to you. You are only taking care of the land. And the people said that they would not let you go empty-handed. They are going to give you money to rent another apartment to stay with your family. Why do you want to clear them out so that you take the land that does not belong to you? Why all this wickedness? Now, this is the repercussion. You have lost your life, your wife, and your son. It is now left with your daughter, who is now struggling. Now, Grace wants to know where the family was or is, so that he will give out everything that belongs to them. In fact, when they wanted to build, they started bringing, importing things for the building, and all those things are there. And Grace wants no family member. When the woman died, no family member came back to the land. And when her parents also died, nobody has come to the land to claim, to say that this is my brother's land also. Nobody. And so everything is intact. Grace cannot sleep in the house because she's afraid. And therefore she sleeps with her friend. And anytime, all the time, or sometimes, she hears the voice that tells us that she's the next. And whatever, no matter what she does, she will die. She has now come to Pastor Prince, and I know Pastor Prince will help him I must say that Pastor Prince is doing so well. If you haven't subscribed to the Secret channel, please do, and subscribe to our channel too, Floating Skills. We try to explain the stories that the people come to tell on Secrets in English. Thank you very much for watching, and let me hear of you in the comment section. Goodbye, and see you in the next video. Cheers. Therefore, let every force that wants